And I'm also going to grab a radar station in Ulster. Why would Leinster be such a better one? Leinster would actually be a better one with that level. Oh, I see, because it was already a level 2 there. Now it'll be a level 3. I get it. Our greatest defeat was delivered to us by the Union of Britain. I'm actually kind of pleased that those Marine divisions were at like half strength when that started now. And you lot should probably go back to strike forcing. Speaking of which, it is now June. All the submarines are dead, so we need to start building some more subs, I think. Or we just keep on using destroyers. Nah. Wait, why are you not producing? Okay, we have one destroyer being produced, that's fine. It's keeping up with the losses at least. We have too much chromium coming in. We can reduce one of those. I'd say we can even reduce the tungsten. Unfortunately, I think it's our side that's doing the suicidal naval invasions, rather than their side. Okay, so that's a lot of my destroyers in this fight. Where are the dreadnoughts? Are they outdamaged again? They must be outdamaged again. That's a very poor screen you have there. It'd be a shame if someone were able to thread a couple of torpedoes through it. And the German Navy was able to sink another Pride of the Fleet heavy carrier, another dreadnought and a carrier, and 3 destroyers. They cannot maintain this level of loss for that much longer, surely. 150 ships left. No, the dreads aren't. I made them support again, but I think they're just damaged. When a dreadnought gets... yeah, that one's 50 health. 50% health. And that one's 89. So this one will be back in duty soon, the Mordred. Such a good name for a dreadnought. I am so happy I realised that. My escort ships also don't seem to be doing amazingly well. What on earth is it that's catching us in here? %. Escort efficiency. I guess that's just because I'm importing so much stuff nowadays. There's no enemy ships now. There's like 2 submarines maybe. Yeah, there's not a lot. 6 submarines. Aircraft trying to engage. So what I think we need to do is... no, you're still flying. We really do need to just churn out more fighters. Many, many more fighters. This is now a war in the skies. The Battle of Britain has begun. And now we're getting some aluminium shortages. Which I think is actually fine, because aluminium is a thing I can replace. We can turn some of these off as well. And also, as this gets up, we'll be able to do more. Also, we are importing a lot of oil right now. I don't think that's so necessary anymore. There is still a lot of oil available out there. We'll need some. Although I'm actually extracting my own now. Not a lot, granted, but some. Using 1.3, we're producing 800. There will be a slight shortage. But this is getting me a lot more factories back, so we can get some more rubber purchasing, for example. Which is apparently not short. And then some aluminium purchases, which will be done in the short term, until the extraction is finished, which is soon. How big's my navy? My navy is now 87 ships to their 150. But they are all extremely modern. And we have some really, really big boys being built right now. Which is part of the reason that my economy is so ruined. It does tend to flatline when I start building capitals. They are very, very expensive. Excavation 1. There's one more excavation I can get, isn't there? Yep. That's fine. Who's got the most steel and rubber? Rubber will be Germany, East Asia. The most steel will be Germany. At one point, Germany had 1,000 steel, 1,500 steel for sale. That's quite a lot. Oops. I can reduce the amount of aluminium I'm purchasing from you. And I can also double check what we're still building. So Leinster's air base is almost done. Sorry, radar is almost done. I'm going to guess all the factories are built. Yep. Apparently a lot of air contacts in the English Channel. Either their planes or my planes. In fact, don't I have... Oh, I'm stupid. You're both close air support, doing a thing you're not built for. Let's bring you over here and have you ready to support the invasion. How's mechanized? We have lots. So we can slowly but surely start turning out more mechanized armies.
Comandi. Pronto, signore.
Just realized that you're not actually commanding them anymore. Right, so you.
Si, signore.
We say 3 of them, maybe? Can you upgrade to mechanized? What's that cost? 1,500. Yeah, I'd say we could do that. Excavation done. I'm going to take a risk. We're going to start training all of these guys. Okay, so 2 excavations were just finished. Let's get the last radar. Oh, we weren't doing a doctrine. Whoops. Air superiority efficiency, please. There we are. And now we can definitely reduce the amount of aluminium we are importing. And also the amount of steel. And our deficit of heavy tanks has shrunk really quickly, which is lovely to see. Can I get a 5th research slot? No. Have I considered making 2 destroyer variants? No, because I'm fairly happy with them being anti-sub, because their main job is to protect the capitals once they're done. The problem I have is these capitals have taken a long time to build, but now I have them, we should be okay. And I can basically switch all of those shipyards to doing submarines. I thought I finished this. Whoops! I thought I'd finished that. Cruiser, 3 aircraft. Cool. I think we've already got the best guns. Oh no, we can do that one too. And that and that. That's only 3 things. I've been a lot further behind than that. I mean, the one that I really need is to improve my naval invasion. I'm astonished that Britain's not lost more manpower than they have. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Germany, how's the state of your manpower? Yeah, I thought it might be. So Germany is basically out. It is a bigger navy, Germany, almost certainly. Like, my navy's not big, it's super elite, but it's not very big. I focused on fewer very, very powerful capital ships. Alright, you can stop training, except for you guys, who are going to go into a separate unit and train. What's my opinion on Amtrak's and amphibious tanks for Marines? They're good, but they do take Marine slots. Which is a good thing. Yeah, it is. But I'm using my heavy tanks as my regular attack force for the Marines to give them the support that they need. I mean, what I could do is use the amphibious mechanized. That might not be a bad idea, actually. So that the Marines don't suffer manpower losses, because even though I have 1 million right now, we are on all adult serve. And that 1 million is 1.8% away from the maximum. So this is it. After this, it's scraping the barrel. Yes, Omar, I know that I can do naval invasion. Sorry, naval support. I was. Stephen Salim and TSM number 1, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Of course, they still have Malta. So maybe once I have my Marines, we're going to try and take Malta. Just so that this area is completely secure before we go for Britain. That's probably a better move. And I suspect I can reduce the number of heavy tanks I'm producing now. Well, not necessarily. Because what I could do is train another 24 comitatenses. And then slowly but surely upgrade them to mechanized. But I do think that we don't need quite as many heavy tanks anymore. Which means I can focus that on fighter production instead. It'll take a while for our efficiency to ratchet up, but that's fine. Wow, that saved me a lot of steel, actually. I'm a little bit scared as I reduce my steel purchasing now, I'm never going to be able to buy it again. Though it does seem like worldwide demand for steel has gone down a bit. Oop, too much. And chromium as well. Chromium, there's absolutely no problem. Need a little bit more aluminium. And a bit more rubber as well, because German-East Asia seems to be really unreliable. I'm going to stop buying from them. I don't know why they're so bad. Buy it from Peru instead. I'll buy some more steel from Russia. Because I'd kind of like the Russian bear to be putting up some of his manpower, because I suspect that Russia has more than most people. Yeah, they do. Russia hasn't been as heavily involved in this as I would have liked. How big's Germany's army? 432,000. Sorry, 432 divisions, not 1,000. Oh, oh, oh! Once you've built your ship, you can stop. Which is great, because it means that we have now got 3 brand new heavy cruisers. Which we are now going to assign to you. So we're going to go up to 40 ships. And we're also going to add 3 armoured cruisers. So that's now 5, so we need 5 times 20, so we need 20 destroyers. So we've still got double the destroyers that we actually need. You can go back to strike forcing, I think. I'd love to have trained the heavy cruisers, but they're just going to have to learn on the job. Oh, and apparently we're already in a battle. A very, very, very big battle. The German fleet's coming to my assistance, though. This is going to be one hell of a grinding fest. 33% screening. Oh man, we're going to do some damn damage to their capitals if I can catch them. I'm not sure I'm going to catch them. No, we didn't. Bugger. And the ACRs are here now. They even took some damage in that fight. Huh. And yeah, we have a lot of free dockyards, which we are going to set to producing new submarines. Bearing in mind that these submarines are a little bit old. So we could actually do with investing a little bit in submarine tech. Though, probably don't need to do a huge amount. Another battle. These are the Germans, catching a couple of old English dreadnoughts. My fleet's here. Heavy cruisers firing on their destroyers and cruisers. My heavy cruisers are fast. So we should be able to run down most of these guys and sink them. That was a loss. No losses on our side. 4 destroyers and a bunch of aircraft. Oh, another one. Really need my strike fleet to come in and assist on this. The Germans are kind of being outmatched on their own. Let me guess, you guys are all repairing already. Pretty much. Oh, here we go. ACR against their 2 old dreadnoughts. Oh, please tell me you can sink them. You've got really big guns and you're a lot faster than he is. He's got a 10% screen. Sink it! I think he got away. Both of them got away. Damn it! Okay, now it's my turn to run. Nope, we're fighting this apparently. Really? I mean, you're taking a lot of damage. Don't die now. Dude. How for Pete's sake? I just spent 2 years building you. Why did you not run? Have I got bloody Ironside yet? No. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna have to build another one now. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I mean, we're about to squeeze out another 2 dreadnoughts, which will be lovely. Speaking of which, we are buying way too much stuff. Not happy about this at all. It's like, we lost a heavy crew, like a super ultra modern heavy cruiser for 2 cruisers and 5 destroyers? That's not worth it.
Comandi.
How are we doing for mechanized? 500. That's another regiment right there.
Attento.
Go ahead and train up. Wait, has Russia closed their market? Where's their steel gone? Formation flying, good. It is really difficult to get Ironside. With England's poor screening, it's a good thing our destroyers have... They don't, though. Like, I haven't done my usual thing of having poorly equipped destroyers. They've actually got a... Oh no, it is only a level 2 torpedo. Could upgrade it to level 3. It's a cheap refit. You know what? Let's do it. upgrade their radar too. Upgrading the gun would be more expensive. AA is not improved. Anti-sub has... I think I'm... Refit cost of 200 is fine. Alright. So, let's get all of you lot first of all to upgrade. And this is gonna be a pain to change. Let's get you two built first. Let's have one of you put out, and then once all of those, in fact once you two are done, then we'll be able to start churning them out. It's gonna be about 3 months. English Channel Fleet has seen 0 subs, true, but we have been fighting subs down here. Quite a few of them. God, I just saw the garrison in Malta. It's huge. Of course it is. What the hell just happened to my... Okay. It was a brief glitch. It's fine. I saw a minus 200 steel. I was like, what? Destroyers aren't that expensive. Very unimpressed with myself that I completely forgot to upgrade naval doctrines. Could have sworn I finished them, but that must have been one of the previous games.
Pronto all'azione. Pronto all'azione. Sì, signore.
And then there was one. Heavy tanks are still going. No, I tried bombing Malta's ports. The problem was they shot down way more planes than it was worth. What I could do is move my entire air force down here, though. So that when we do inevitably try to naval invade them with the poor sodding marines, it'll have some support. There's excavation 5. Okay, you need to stop. Alright, that's all of the resource efficiency stuff done. Let's get support weapons. It's not just they have anti-air, they have a lot of planes out there too. Once these two are done on the 29th of November, so 3 more days, then we'll start churning out those refits. Oh yes, naval invasion attack, thank you. Do need to do that. I also need to double check how many aeroplanes I actually have in the air, because I suspect I have a lot of planes in my storage. We're not using them. Oops, that was the wrong way. I want to buy more steel, not less. Thank you. Nope, we actually have a negative still. Interesting.